because each hour can only fit 13 songs, except this hour, because we have the conversation, so it eats a chunk of our time. We're around town, right? So I can only do like 9 songs this hour, and then your requests are 15. Haya, gaiwate tuikata. You want my show to be extended? I see y'all working backwards. Mtaniongeza mshahara nyinyi, niwapatie till. Mtakuwa mnanitumia. Because what is this that's going on? What the hell? What the helly? What the hell, Beyonce? What the hell, LeBron James? What are you trying to do anyway? Tina Masese is in the house. How you doing? Nimekumiss kumob. Our conversation today is for people who like to stick their noses in other people's businesses. No, I'm joking. Is it your place to tell your friend about their cheating spouse? Is our conversation today. Someone wrote to us and they told us that their friend recently found out that her friend recently found out that her husband has a child with someone she used to be friends with and didn't tell her. She came to her house and physically tried to fight, but the neighbors came and stopped the altercation before things got out of hand. She's tried to explain to her friend that she stopped talking to the lady once she found out that she was fornicating with this now lady's husband. But, what's done is done. She doesn't feel like she did wrong because she doesn't feel like it was her place to talk about someone's husband's infidelity. Who died and made me your husband's keeper? Me, I'm the one who is the one who chungas your husband's itty bitty pots. How? But loyalty. I guess people would play it different depending on the level of friendship and the depth of your interaction with that person. Don't be walking up to people and you don't know them like that. Like that. To tell them ati your husband is having utaulizo ulitumwa na nani huko? Nani alikutuma huko? What have you lost that is yours there? Why is your nose in my business? And why are you stalking my husband? It can go south real quick because where people don't like, meddlers. Let me read some of your messages and what you had to say about this quick. We get into your jams. I don't know what I'm going to do about... I think my show is being turned into a test request live, but I'll see the best way forward. We'll see what's. I'll talk to my boss as well and just have her weigh in on this funk I find myself in. So your messages. Wandia says via the shortcode 40127 onward around town. Don't snitch or meddle in married people's affairs. Full stop. And I see why Wandia says that. It's not your business. It's not your business, right? But at the same time, if you found out your friend knew all along that your husband was having an affair and even sired a child that you knew about, and you even knew the other woman, how would you feel? What does that do for your friendship? You have to think about all the small parts because there are many, but you have to think about them independently. Hi, Yolanda. Please play for me any song by Mace. And about the topic today, unaeza sema alafu akugeuke ati wewe ndio mbaya. You see? You see. Everyone's like, people's business, my lord. Let me read a message from Sarah Sash. She says, poking my nose in other people's business has landed me in trouble. Minding the business that pays me has landed me into worse trouble. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Utalimwa tu kila saa. Make peace with being the punching bag until God intervenes. Sarah looks like she has a degree in this conversation. But it's true. If you mind your business and you don't tell your friend when they find out, you're in the doghouse. And if your friend is like this lady who's written to us, utakuja kuchapwa kwa nyumba yako. And then if you tell them and then it goes south, one, they might not believe you. Two, they'll say that you are meddling in their affairs. So I agree with Sarah Sash. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Let me read some messages on Facebook, and then we can listen to your audios here as well. Nikki Moraguri says, why are you questioning yourself for things that have zero to do with you? Let projections go and the projectors with it too. You need to find your friends who you need question. Okay? You need to find your friends who you need question. Okay, Beverly says, it was her duty to find out, not your business to tell. That it was her duty to find out, not your business to tell. She is just venting on you. of the husband's betrayal, which is selfish of her. I agree. She's looking for someone to blame. Tina Masese says, I'd rather not encounter anyone that throws hands. I'm Switzerland. Aye, watermelon. We see you, Tina Masese. You are the fence. The fence is always safe. But like Sarah Sash said, sometimes being the fence will still land you in soup, in hot soup. Dennis Madhaga Kihara says, Nakuru tune requesting where do broken hearts go. Kai, ndio hiyo. Umetoka kwa bedroom, nataka kutupeleka snooze fest kwa show yangu. Woo-wee. Baba Wanda says, mind your goddamn business. With a Z for business. Business. So, tusikilize tu kile mmesema. But I agree with what y'all said. Whatever everyone said.
I understand both parties because one was mad because of the betrayal. She felt betrayed. And also I feel for the one who got beaten because she wanted to protect the friendship. She didn't want to hurt the friendship, the feelings of the friend. So I think both reasons are valid for how each reacted.
Well, if the friendship was intentional from the first, from the word go, huyu dem angemwambia Cheki, you know, your husband has an affair and a child with my friend. So I don't think the friendship was intentional with that lady. So ni huyu dem mwenye amekuja kupigwa ni amekosea, angemwambia so that I can si ni rafiki yake, angemwambia tu.
Fighting is wrong and it shouldn't be the solution to conflicts. So I think the lady should reconcile with the friend. So the husband is the person to blame and not the friend.
I think the friend wasn't wrong for getting angry, but beating up was a little bit crazy. Juu anafaa kukuwa angry at the guy more than the friend, but yeah, my opinion.
Personally, I'd say it's not in a place to tell her whether her husband has an affair on the side. I mean, mambo ya watu wawili, wachana nayo, usiingililie. Yeah.
Sugar and Spice on 94.4. Spice FM.
Yeah. This is